This video explains how you can run web application tests using Cypress. So I'm going to show you how you can install the Cypress first, and then we'll also show you how to execute the tests or write the tests as well. So what basically you have to do is to run the tests in Cypress, first of all you need to install the Cypress, and for that you need to install the npm first. So make sure that npm is installed on your system. So once npm is installed, you can use this command npm install Cypress to install the Cypress. And next thing that you have to do is you have to open that Cypress. So you can use this command npx cypress open. So once you execute that command, in the current directory two folders files are created. One is directory basically Cypress, and another is cypress.json. So this file is used to configure the Cypress, like what port or what is the website URL that you want to run tests on, but that is optional. And in this directory you can find this integration folder. Over there are examples like the tests, so you can keep all your tests there in the JavaScript format. Okay, now it's time to run the test. So when you execute that command to open the Cypress, what happens is Cypress UI is open, and from that UI you can select which browser test should be executed on. So right now I'm on Mac system, and on Mac there is Safari browser, Firefox and Chrome installed. So let us see if we can select one of these browsers in the Cypress window. And in this Cypress window it also shows all the tests that are in the integration directory that I just showed you before. So you can see this is the integration tests. This examples directory is already there. This comes with the installation, and this is the one test that I had created. And on the right hand side you can see here there are three browsers basically: Firefox 73, Chrome 80 and Electron 80. Electron 80 is basically a browser based on Chromium, so you can run the rest of one of these browsers. One thing to notice is that it is not showing Safari when I'm on Mac, because Safari is not supported as of now. Now to run the test, select the browser, let us say Chrome 80, and then just click on one of these files, and then tests in that file will be executed. So let us execute the tests. This one, actions.spec. Just click on that, and then you can see here it is opening Chrome on Chrome 80. You can see the Chrome is launched, and then it will execute the test that is there in that file basically. So here you can see on the right hand side, this is the window in which actual web app or the browser will be opened. So this is now the test is started. You can see on the right hand side example.cypress.io, this website is being tested. And on the left hand side you can see these commands are being executed. Once the command is passed, it will be ticked in green color. Also shows how much time it is we are into the test. And that's the test is executed. 14 steps were executed 44 seconds in 44 seconds, and you can run all tests by clicking on this one. You can also change the viewport as well here, and that's it. That's how you can execute the tests in this Cypress. Now same way, if you want to stop this, you can stop by clicking on this one, and then browser will be closed. Similarly, you can run tests on other browsers as well. Now to create the tests, as I showed you, you can just put the file containing your test in this directory, integration directory. So I'll just show you sample file that I created. It doesn't do anything. Basically, it is what just doing is it is using the Mocha framework, MOCHA. I don't know if it is I'm pronouncing it correctly. This is the framework, JavaScript test framework that is used. So this describe and IT, these keywords are basically coming from that framework. So here we are describing basically what tests will be there in this particular file, and then this IT indicates a single test. So what we are doing here is we are just visiting this website. So this is the function or method, we can call it, that is built into the Cypress. CY is nothing but we are getting access to the Cypress. cy.visit, so it will go to this particular URL. And same way you can write your tests. If you want to know more details like what methods and all these things are supported, you can just go here and then select how these tests have been written. That will be a very good starting point. This before each method basically is run before each test. So this IT means this is one test, this is another test. So before each test, that particular before each method will be executed, wherein we are visiting this website. And then from here you can get an idea like how the Cypress is gonna get the elements, perform operations on the element, interact with the elements, do the assertions as well. For example, a cy.get action email, it is gonna select or find the element with this CSS selector. Then it is gonna type this email address into that element, and here it is doing the assertion as well. So all things happening in the same line should have value fake@email.com. And then similarly it is typing some keyboard keys there. Here it is typing slowly. Here you can see it is delayed by 100 milliseconds. Then action disabled is getting another field, typing something into that and doing the assertions. So you can see if you want to write it in Selenium or a WebDriver IO, there will be a lot of complicated code you will have to write, but with this one it's pretty simple. You have to just focus on the elements that you want to work with. You don't need to worry about the synchronization and all these things. Same way you can just go through all these tests that are there, which will give you a good idea like how you can write the tests in a Cypress. I'm gonna create one tutorial on this one, so you can follow my channel. And if you have any questions on Cypress, you can let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching this video.